Triangles, the strongest shape in nature, prove my theory, emergent chemical evolution, is the correct solution for abiogenesis. Hello, natural-born scientists. My name is Eduardo Hernandez. I am the creator of the theory Emergent Chemical Evolution and the author of the book by the same title. These two triangles here represent one of the main ideas in my theory. We have what I call the multiple inputs and single output and the single class to multiple applications. So here we have chemicals plus electricity equal amino acids. Amino acids is an entire class of chemicals. Their applications will be discussed in a second. Now, amino acids, the great thing about amino acids is that there are multiple ways of creating this whole class of chemicals. Amino acids can be created by the classic Miller-Urey experiment, where you put a bunch of chemicals together, add electricity, and voila, you have amino acids. Very simple, very plausible in prebiotic conditions. Lightning was sure discharging everywhere during that period. But that's not the only way you can make amino acids. You could also make it at high temperature. You could also make them with surface chemistry. You could also make it by high impact. Jennifer Blank performed some very key important experiments where she showed that simple amino acids could be high impact and out would come small but multiple units of peptides created by these impacts. And then you also, during the heavy bombardment, you simply had the delivery of amino acids during that time. I mean, at that time, according to most current theories of geophysics, is that our oceans are here thanks to the heavy bombardment. Drop by drop, through the millions upon millions of meteorites and asteroids that struck the Earth, we have the oceans. But with all the analysis of all recent meteorites that date back to that time, 4.5 billion years ago, they were heavy with amino acids. Up to 70%. 70 different types of amino acids located within those meteorites. This, to me, was the main source of amino acids for the origin of life. Now here, you have all these different ways of acquiring this class of chemical amino acids. So this triangle gives you an abundance during the prebiotic Earth availability of amino acids. Now this triangle, which I call the application triangle, amino acids are used by life today to perform all kinds, every type of chemical reaction within the cell and in all types of environments. Amino acids, unlike other chemicals, can work extreme temperatures of volcanic vents or all the way to the North Pole in the extreme low temps of the North Pole, or Mount Everest. So this class of chemical has a wide range of applications. Sorry, of course, yes, a wide range of applications, but a wide range of temperatures and conditions that these amino acids could still do their job. Unlike other theories that postulate non-biological chemicals coalescing in very restrictive conditions. One of the current theories postulates that amino acids were created with chemicals from volcanic vents getting to the surface and becoming dried out for the last step to become monomers of RNA. And most of the geological evidence for that time suggests that the Earth was at least covered in 2 miles of water. So, and very little land. I don't think there was any land. And I find it highly unlikely that one class of chemical needing very strict confined conditions, becoming dry in a very saturated water world like the Earth was highly improbable. And if it did occur, did not occur in a frequency that would produce enough RNA monomers to create the billions of different types of RNA chains that would have been necessary to create the self-replicating RNA molecule that they postulate. With amino acids having all these different means of being created, being delivered, which is mine. I mean, it was freaking raining down from space. Amino acids, 70 different types, raining down for millions of years. And according to Jennifer Blanks, the impacts in her experiments, which was to investigate whether comets could deliver amino acids intact to the Earth, and what her experiments revealed was that not only could they be delivered intact, but the force of the impact caused them to polymerize. And the way she did the experiment was to represent the ice, she put the amino acids in water. And that is very telling right there. Because you would have had, during the prebiotic oceans, with the delivery from the heavy bombardment, the ocean would have been full of amino acids. And just like in our experiment, regardless of the meteorite had amino acids or not, that impact on the water with amino acids would have caused these amino acids to polymerize millions and millions of times over. With every impact of meteorites to that ocean, you would have polymerization of amino acids. And again, those amino acids could work and do enzymatic activity just like extremophiles do today in volcanic temperatures all the way up, I should say, all the way to low temperatures and everywhere in between. There is absolutely no way that amino acids would not have been the main source of chemical activity in the prebiotic oceans. The amino acids would have, through the heavy bombardment, easily polymerized, and with the ability of amino acids, once polymerized, to take a configuration and have enzymatic activity in any of these conditions, way is a better solution than the strict, confined chemical, inorganic chemical reactions postulated by current theories. Emergent chemical evolution clearly is a better solution to creating life. These polymerized amino acids would have been able to work in any conditions available during the prebiotic prebiotic Earth. And just like life does today, life breaks down food into amino acids to once again polymerize it and create other biomolecules. And what it does, it takes those amino acids and its enzymes convert those amino acids into other chemicals. It starts with amino acids to transform amino acids into biomolecules. And in this scenario, it would easily happen at that time, and once again created RNA from amino acids, like life does right now. E. coli, one of the most simplest life forms today, which doesn't even have a mitochondria, it doesn't have a nucleus, and the way it creates its RNAs, it uses 12 small small amino acid polymers that coalesce, get together, and transform one amino acid into a precursor of RNA. So this scenario would have very easily have started the process that way and started creating RNA with amino acids in any of these conditions, transforming a singular amino acid into monomers of RNA. Well, in future videos, I will have how that specifically occurred, but here's how triangles confirm that my theory, emergent chemical evolution, is a much better solution than non-biotic chemical reactions occurring in the prebiotic Earth. Thank you very much. Please like my video, share it with your friends, and check out my book, and my references are in the description for any of these claims I'm making. I have articles that were published by PhDs in from accredited universities in accredited publications. Okay. Thank you very much. See you the next time.